Hello, today we have viewer questions, and the first one I'm gonna cover in this video is, Billy, what do you do when you feel sad about things in the world, but there's not a lot you can do? Do you just focus on what you can do instead? Okay, so world can be a fucked up place, right? Okay, so I'm here, and outside of me there are all these things happening, and some are good, some are bad. But what tends to grab our attention more? Negative, because negative bias. Okay, so there are things that are way bigger than us, right? So, for example, can I stop America from being a two-party system? There's no way I can do that by myself, right? Okay, and can I make North Korea and South Korea peacefully unite? As much as I want that, I can't really do that by myself, right? So, it is kind of a given that right now, at this point in time, there are some things that I cannot have. For example, also, I planted an avocado seed in my backyard last summer. Can I eat it right now? No. Can I eat it maybe in 5 to 13 years? Maybe yes, right? So some things take time, so the important context is, at this time, your option is limited, right? So, in these fixed things, which are always there, right? They're always there. Korea has been, divided for the past however many years. And now, if that makes me feel bad all the time, right? Is that a good use of my energy? So, you can feel good or bad about anything, right? But to feel bad about this static thing that's like always there, right? If your feelings actually have an influence on something and then it gets to change, good. I think then it's a good use of your energy, right? But focusing on the things that you are doing, you can do, is important, don't get me wrong. But does it help you to engage in those things that you can do today while feeling bad? Or does it help you do the things that you can do today from a hopeful and happy perspective? And for that, I need you to evaluate this point too. People tend to follow good examples, right? So suppose I am working at a manufacturing company and I'm sweating like a pig and I'm just having a horrible time because I think manufacturing is really hard, like soldering, and then I'm doing all these crazy things, and then, just can't wait to go home. But then I do like 20 a day. But then the dude who sits next to me does 40 a day. Now, that's remarkable speed, right? So I'm like, wow, how do you do that? Because I bust my balls, but I only get 20, but you're doing 40. And then the lady next to me does like 60, and at the same time, when she's done with work, she's got a lot of energy. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go do Pilates, and when I go home, I'm gonna watch a movie. I do 20, and I can't do anything when I go home because I'm so drained. So, when we're all participating in the same thing, and one person seems to be thriving, the natural human behavior is to want to know why that is. Like, how are they doing it? They're having a really good time. How are they doing it? They're doing it really easily. So, how do changes happen? You can make a change with radicalism, right? You can make changes in an extreme way. But those tend to have equal amount of reaction, right? So, does it help you make a point? Yeah. But does it also invite a lot of backlash that can work against you, right? So, in introducing change, a really effective way that doesn't really involve harming other people is to just show other people how you can be happy with the resources that you have today. And then You seek change from a happy perspective. And now, all the other people who are seeking change but are so desperate and they're so like angry at the world, you're all participating in the same change movement, but they will see and lead, and you will lead them by example how you can be happy while working for change by focusing on the things you can do, but also at the same time accepting that it doesn't really serve you to be angry at the things that you cannot change today. And that is how you make long term changes, because changes in greater systems require time. So, the effort for changes, right, require your passion in a longevity focused way. Because when you purely do it from a passion oriented way, you will burn out. And the world, the changes that the world needs require happy change. You can be happy today regardless of the circumstances. But are there social societal changes and systemic changes that'll make it easier for everyone to be happy? You work through those from a happy mindset. Because why? Again, not being happy today will ensure you that even when the change comes, you will not be happy, because happiness is something you can find regardless of social changes. So, my proposal to you is understand that being angry and being desperate and being sad about the things that you cannot do anything about, it just does not serve you. It's a silly thing to keep participating in. Know that happiness ultimately ends up benefiting you and the others around you, because you will lead by example in happiness.